Hi friends, today I'm going to talk to you about the great time confusion. So first I want to welcome all of my life family. I'm going to explain to you a little bit more about what is the illusion of time. As you probably know or have heard, time is not real. Our consciousness is sort of like trapped in our 3D body or in the 3D world, and therefore in a place where time and space do exist. However, our higher self is limitless and timeless. Since our higher self is connected to all other higher selves, and when we are in a state of a good and high vibration, we get easily visions of the future. For example, when we are meditating, we get intuitive information about the future that's about to come, about certain people in our life, certain circumstances that are about to occur. Police officers, for example, they call this a hunch or a gut feeling. In the spiritual world, we call it guidance. When we go to sleep, our consciousness actually moves into the lower, medium, or higher astral planes. That is called the 4D world. Being present there allows us to sync with our higher purpose and with our higher selves. A person cannot live without sleep, and we are not aware of what is happening during the time that we are sleeping. The mind is preoccupied with something that we call the dream state, which is also a form of communication with our guide. The astral planes, where we go when we sleep, they are without time and without space. Therefore, when we master lucid dreaming, for example, we can actually go anywhere into our astral bodies. We travel in time and in space. And if you really want to learn about lucid dreaming, you should just check out one of my other videos where I give tips and tricks on how to get into the lucid dreaming world. Sometimes, when we meditate or when we sleep, we see things that are about to happen. And then when they do actually happen, we call it a déjà vu. This is because a part of our consciousness knew it was going to happen and actually completed the rest of the scenario as it came to be. Now, do you remember how time passed a few years ago? Do you remember how much 5 minutes meant to you as a child or as a kid when you're very, very young and you could do anything in 5 minutes? Ever since the great energetic shift of 2012, which I won't go into details right here, but I will just generally say that our planet has been upcharged with a different type of cosmic energy. And this allowed a lot of us to modify our vibration and therefore started closing the gap we have between the 3D reality and our 5D future. Those that are called the bringers of the light workers, they actually started waking up to their true purpose. And this is why it's my job to help you continue in your wake-up process. This has also seriously changed the way that we perceive time, because there's a different energy on Earth. You've probably also noticed that the days, the weeks, the months, even the years, they move on so quickly now, so faster than before. And at the same time, the feeling of the presence of the now moment enhances, which is the only real moment. The now moment is the eternal resting place of our higher self, and it's vastly expanding as we're moving to the future. Time is slowly collapsing to its natural state. Our higher self knows this, and it has been planned a long time ago. We are reverting to our normal state, where time has less of an effect on us. Think about it this way. Those premonitions you might have, your connection to your future self, and the breadcrumbs and clues he leaves you in your way back up the mountain of consciousness, all those things are just going to happen much faster. And you've probably noticed this already. So it all sounds fantastic and you're getting familiar with the great time illusion. However, there is something that you should be aware of. The world is actually splitting into its polarities. Some people are going to continue, or some souls are going to continue here, and some will actually go into a higher other vibration. I'm not saying this to categorize anyone or to scare you in any way, it's just the way things are going to be as time is progressing. And you probably have already noticed that some people are getting better and some people are getting actually worse. You can see it all around you. An amazing positive development of a certain group while a degradation of another. What is happening to us now is that it's like somebody is holding on our shoulders and shaking us up and telling us, wake up, man, wake up. And we cannot resist. Life and time will become harder to bear if we are resisting reality. If you see a movie that you don't enjoy, a relationship that you don't enjoy, a job that you don't want to hold on to, it will feel 3 times harder than before. We're being pushed to get rid of the things that we don't like. That also includes people, circumstances, it includes everything that is just misaligned with our true selves. And it's actually becoming much unbearable. You've probably noticed that. This is the reason that you see so many people right now, they're breaking up relationships, you see so many students not finishing their degree, so many divorces. It's a state. Time is moving. Time is forcing our hand to change the way we are to a higher vibration, more aligned with the way we should be in the coming future. You've probably heard that different high vibrational people or entities or inner earth plane people or other dimensional entities, they have time move much faster for them, and some of them actually live in a place that has absolutely no time. So they can visit us in the future and in the past, and it's quite the same for them. In the long term, this is actually where we are heading as a humanity. So I would recommend to use time to your advantage. Try to be more yourself, try to find more enjoyment and pleasure in everything that you do. Time is going to change. So I hope this clarifies the illusion of time. We just touched the topic a little bit. There's much more and deeper understanding to go, especially when you meditate and you feel as if time just collapses upon itself. That is exactly a good example of the higher vibration that I'm talking about. The more you are in that high vibration, the more you are more spiritually connected, the more you are aware that your four bodies are actually balanced, the mental, the spiritual, the emotional, and the physical one. They are working in harmony with one another to create the illusion of time for you. But when you go into that high vibrational state, you will notice that time doesn't really matter. Now don't worry if you start forgetting things. This happens to me all the time. I used to think that I'm losing my mind, getting old, but it's not that. It's just that you're spending much more time in the present moment, which is the only true moment. You go into meditation, it will feel like 2 minutes have passed, but in fact, a half an hour passed. You're playing with your kid, you're enjoying something that you're doing, an hour will pass and it will feel like it's only been, 3 minutes in total. That's the state of feeling I'm talking about. So, my name is Maor. Thank you for joining me in my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please share it or like it.